Newspapers like these are becoming less common with the rapid changes in technology. 30 years ago, I'd pick up one of these and read about what was going on in my community. There were two major newspapers back then, the Buffalo Evening News and the Courier Express. You either heard about your news from the papers or from your local television stations.
Now, we can get our news in just one click of a button. It's already in our hands. At the height of our careers in the field we are going into, there will be new ways of learning that we can deliver as professional journalists.
With the convenient access of news today and our interests tremendously changing, news industries have taken off their reputation as multimedia platforms in more ways than ever before. So we must ask the question, where will news be in the next 30 years?
You must stay current.
Journalism is going through a massive change. Back in the day, journalists used to rely on paperback writing with a pen and paper. Now, thanks to the surge of technology, journalists have the opportunity to work via digital platforms from almost anywhere they desire. Brian Meyer is an adjunct professor at SUNY Buffalo State University, as well as an author and contributor to the Buffalo News for over 20 years. When asked about the future of journalism, Professor Meyer has made it known he has reservations about the future.
Do you overall feel confident and like the direction that journalism is heading into going into 2023?
No.
When asked why, he had this to say.
The jobs of journalists are not to spoon-feed people our ideas. Let's try really hard, maybe harder than we've ever tried before, for fairness, for accuracy, for context, so that our audiences can make up their own minds.
Ben Sugimoto has been a reporter for the Buffalo News since 2014. He told us that being a reporter in the modern day comes with various responsibilities.
Yeah, it's been wild. Like I said, it feels like it's been working several different jobs, even though it's like in the same parent company. I appreciate that it's been so different because you've learned so many different skills in so many different areas that it all kind of like fits together like a puzzle.
When asked about the future, Sugimoto had this to say.
I think the future of media is going to be difficult, and it feels a little bleak sometimes, but I'm encouraged that people are still pursuing it and understand its importance.
As somebody who worked in the newsroom for over 40 years, WIVB reporter Jackie Walker has many insights on the current state of journalism and its future.
Technology has changed everything. If you have your phone, you're able to do whole stories, both video, audio, print, writing it. There's the difference.
While Walker acknowledges the conveniency of technology in the newsroom, she worries for the future of our democracy of journalism if it loses its integrity.
Journalism, good journalism, is what can hold our democracy together, and we need it desperately, and I don't think people understand that. In my whole lifetime, I never thought that we could lose our democracy. I think that now.
While all three of these professionals recognize the difficulties of the change in journalism, they all agree that the core principles will remain the same.
The good news is the principles have not changed. The principles of accuracy, the principles of fairness.
I feel like it's important to have, an objective, truth-focused media entity in Buffalo.
I want to make it clear, though, the fundamentals of journalism remain the same. Fairness, accuracy, accountability. That's the foundation of what we do, and that remains the same.